Alright friends, today is in fact the day that the eclipse comes. So we're going to have an eclipse video viewing party. We're going to video the eclipse. I'm going to have the glory in the air and several cameras running, and we're going to see what we can get. So stay tuned, let's see what happens. So you can see that ball of fire out there. It is going to be covered up for just a little bit, and it's going to happen today. I'm in Hendersonville, Tennessee, which is right dead in the middle of the swath going across America. I haven't washed my Jeep since I got back from Elvis week. Might go today, you never know. Stay tuned. So friends, you can see there's not a million people here, not yet. And you can see that hotel is completely full, and this is Monday morning. Usually that parking lot's almost empty. So let's look. Nothing unusual at McDonald's, so far we're all right, friends. So friends, it seems like just a regular old day to me. It's eclipse day. I don't see this crazy amount of traffic that they're talking about and all these crazy people, but it is early. It's only 8:46. So stay tuned, let's see what happens. So on eclipse day, friends, we got a little sneaky snake that he just wanted to come in here and get away from the eclipse.
You'll probably strike the camera if you get close enough. Yeah, I would think.
Yeah, I ain't letting him strike Jack.
It'd be a good shot if you actually got the lens though.
Yeah. He's striking. Well, we're gonna.
If you get him strike the lens, and then you could do it super slow mo, that'd be a really cool shot.
We're gonna put him outside. All right, friends, so on this chart, it even has the town that I'm in. You can see right here, Hendersonville, Tennessee. It shows that it starts at 11:59. The full eclipse starts at 1:27. It's over at 1:30. And then it's over at 3 o'clock or 2:54. You can see I've got 2 minutes and 30 seconds. There's only one place that's longer than this. It's Hopkinsville, Kentucky. Or I'm sorry, there's several places, but the longest is 2 minutes and 40 seconds on this chart right here. So let's go outside and look. And if you see, it's just the sun right now. So we'll see when this eclipse starts. It's going to happen. I don't even see the moon. Does anybody see the moon? So friends, it's just turned 12 o'clock and Monday, August 21st, and it has started. I don't know if you can see it yet or not, but we're going to shine up.
Do what Tony did. Looked in the glasses and then looked back.
You want a hamburger?
Yes, what you have.
Okay, hamburgers?
Yes.
Is that?
I like it. If it's American, I try everything.
Okay.
Get him some of those, what are they famous for, those cheese things? Those cheese
curds?
Yeah, get him some cheese curds. And
how about,
what do you want to drink?
What would you like to drink?
Some Coca-Cola.
Okay, Coca-Cola.
So let's look at, I've got this camera running. This is my friend Chris from Poland, RMF Radio.
Yes.
And we're getting ready to fly the glory. The eclipse is happening right now. Exactly. We're about another 20-25 minutes from the full eclipse. I'm going to go ahead and fly the glory. We're going to go up to 400 feet and just look around and see how many people we can see out there. So we're going to show you that. And then I'll have the glory in the air when the full eclipse happens for the full 2.5 minutes. So we can get the full effect. I'll have it at 400 feet. So stay tuned, friends. Here we go. Go ahead if you want to tell them something.
I've got 2 targets during my trips. First was Memphis and Elvis week, and the second was Spaghetti here and total eclipse with him.
There you go. So we're meeting for the first time. He came all the way from Poland. He has he works for RMF Radio in Poland, which is a bunch of radio stations.
Right.
And we're going to do a little interview later today, and you'll have to look for it on RMF Radio in Poland. So right now we're going to fly the Glory, and we're going to see what happens. Friends, here she goes. So you wanna, I'm sorry, I don't want to get in front of your camera. You can see right here. Yes, sir. So we can look around, see if there's anybody around. I really don't see anybody. So we're at 400 feet. I don't think it's going to, hopefully it won't kill anything. We don't know, but I don't think so. I really don't see anybody here. So friends, of course I'm going to show you the actual video, but you can see what I can see from the screen. That's my iPad. And you can see when you're turning it, you can actually look around right there.
Fly to the sun.
So I can fly it to the sun. It will go higher if I wanted to. I don't see anybody out there.
No food, no food.
No. I don't see anybody. But now we're not near a park or a gathering, you know, a specific gathering place, but I don't see a conglomeration. I expected this to be just full of people, the way they were saying it, but so friends, you can see that it's getting darker out here as we go. We're not to a full eclipse yet, but we're getting closer.
Ale świetne to jest, nie? Patrzcie, jak to wygląda.
Ej, dziewczyny, jest słońce za 2 minuty, tak Madia? Za 2 minuty zostanie zakryte przez...
Ej, Macia, widzisz pasek? Tak, no. Widzisz, no nie? Przez środek, pionowy. No.
Ej, ale Macia, miałaś kręcić, co?
Ja kręcę. Jeszcze nie ma 25.
Ale już kręć Madia, bo to może być o te kilka sekund przesunięte względem.
Solar eclipse. Ciemnia się. Ale kręćnie. Zupełnie ciemno się robi.
Ja nie mogę.
Ale ja Jakuba boję się.
Wow! Ale jaja, nie?
Patrzcie, jak to, weź, to, Kuba, ściągnij okulary.
Ściągnąłem,
Patrzcie, ściągnij okulary. O mój Boże.
ale to jest piękne. Ja.
Ciemno. Kuba.
Ale jaja.
Pierwsza w południe.
A ja?
Godzina pierwsza w południe, pierwsza 27.
A.
Przez 2 minuty mamy ciemność zupełną. O nie, snap, szybko.
Ale to jest
Ja
piękne.
myślałam, że będzie zupełnie ciemno.
Też tutaj jestem jak coś. Nie zniknąłem.
Jest pierwsza 30 w dzień. Nie ma słońca. Nie ma w ogóle słońca. I za sekundę. To jest takie magiczne, za chwilę wyjdzie. Za chwilę wyjdzie, no. Serio? Misiu. Więc też słońce zaszło całkowicie, jest pierwsza 30 w dzień, nie ma słońca i za chwilę wyjdzie i to będzie trwało 2 minuty i tak
A zrobisz taki krótki filmik, żebym wysłał rodzeństwu też? Madziu?
całkowite zaćmienie słońca. Jest godzina pierwsza 27, jest zupełnie ciemno. Zupełnie ciemno.
Znaczy nie tak zupełnie.
Tam jakieś poświata jest jeszcze.
Ale to jest piękne.
Za chwilę będzie wychodzić powoli. Mam 2 minuty do święta, które to są. To jest 16 lub 40.
Misiu, możesz teraz ty wziąć tą kamerę, co?
To kręci?
Po prostu trzymaj, no. To już się przedstawi tutaj. Patrzcie kochani, oczywiście słońca jest totalnie zakryte, a jest godzina 1:27 i jest ciemno jak w dupie łóżka. O, what?
Madziu, a dlaczego nie jest całkowicie ciemna?
Bo?
Bo nie wszędzie się zaśmieje. Bo księżyc jest mniejszy od słońca.
Dlatego okrąża. Tu za dobrze. Ło, wychodzi, ej, załóżcie okulary. Macia, daj mi to. Masz. Wychodzi.
I nagle wychodzi. O mój Boże.
Jest, wracamy.
Nagle jest jasno.
Ej, czemu jest zbliżone, Madzi, co? Madzia, miałaś zbliżone na maksa. Ej, nie nagrałem tego. Kurde.
Sekundę, stało się jasno.
Ej, Madzia, miałaś zbliżone na maksa, wiesz?
Dobrze.
I się nie nagrało. Szkoda. I jest jasno. To co, Misiu? Kończymy ten filmik chyba już, nie?
No.
Podobało się? Jak wrażenie?
Ej, nagraj się na tego Spygaja bez...
Chcemy jeszcze raz?
Tak.
Patrz.
O, ała. Nagraj dla Spygaja bez nas jakby.
Ale to już jest coś tam, nie?
Very quick.
Miśku, powiedz, co ci się podobało.
Ekstra, była zupełna ciemność przez 2 minuty.
Tak?
Zupełna ciemność. I... Położyłam się bez okularów w słońce.
Żyjesz?
Żyję. Ale było cudownie i nagraliśmy to tylko, że na telefonie i na kamerze nie widać aż tak, jak to trzeba było być świadkiem na żywo.
A ty Zuza, jak ci podobało?
Super było, magicznie staje się syreną.
We're almost a full eclipse.
Okay, what?
Look at how dark it is.
I know.
This is crazy.
When do I look up?
You look up now.
Did you see it, Billy? Look.
Where's your clock at?
Look, it glides
Tell me
down.
your what?
It's. I see it.
What is your? What time is it?
25, 26, 1, 2, 3.
So it's a hair early.
It's a hair early, but it happened. I saw it.
Amazing.
Oh.
And I have the glory in the air. Absolutely amazing. So friends, we are here, we're under full eclipse right now. Look at how dark it is. This is how dark it is here on a normal night. It even sent my light on. You could see the stars and you could see the eclipse. In here, it's so the eclipse is still bright enough you really can't see it in the camera. I'll show you a better view of it. But I have the glory in the air right up there. You probably see the lights blinking. And people are shooting off fireworks.
I hear them. I'm not looking up.
Why, huh?
The street lights came on, right?
Yeah. There's airplanes. Look at those two airplanes real close together out there in the distance. They're flying by each other.
I can't see them. I'm scared to look up without my glasses.
Honey,
I don't wanna
it's
hurt
not
my
bright right now.
eyeballs.
You can just look at it right now. What in the world? Now the eclipse is going the other way. Look at it.
Look.
You see it?
Look, Tony. It complete. I've never seen anything like it.
Now it's getting bright again, friends.
Yeah, now it's getting bright.
Wow. What do you think, Tony?
Beautiful. It's time to clock out, ain't it?
Yeah, you already clocked out. You're basically off anyway. What do you think, Chris?
Wow,
Amazing.
It was amazing.
Yes, sir.
I've never seen that in my life.
I have never seen anything like that either.
Me either.
There it is, friends.
I mean, it completely closed up. You can see the walls.
It is getting bright again.
Yes.
It's like
It's cool.
sunset and sun, yeah, and it cooled
and
it down.
It cooled it down. It really
The
did.
temperature
I meant
definitely
to
changed.
tell y'all that it did.
What is this, every 100, a million years?
No,
Not 40?
no, here I think it's been 100 years since it's come directly across us, but the street light just went off.
Yeah, see the street lights? They came on during the eclipse.
And also during the eclipse.
It's okay to look up now, right?
No, a while ago it was okay to look up. Now it's not full eclipse. You can do it with your glasses.
Okay. Oh, okay, now. That looks like a moon.
So look up at it, Laura. Show us what it looks like. Tell us,
No,
what do you see?
I see a little partial. It's just a little partial of.
Is that what you see?
That's what I see. Yeah.
All right, friends, we're here today. I've got Chris here. He is from Poland. And tell us what you do in Poland. I know you're over a bunch of radio stations, RMF.
Yes, I'm from a radio station, the largest radio in Poland, from RMF FM, and I'm the big fan of ours, and I had a dream to come one day to Memphis, and it was the dream since 40 years, so the dreams came true.
So this is your first time to
Yes.
Graceland? Is it your first time to America?
No, I've been many times in
Okay.
America, but never in Memphis.
How about to Nashville?
Never been.
Okay, so this is your first time to Nashville. So he came, him and his family, you can see his daughters in the back and a boyfriend, all the way from Poland. They came and we all watched the eclipse together and
Yes.
filmed it and had a great time. And hey now, wow, what an eclipse. What can you say about that? It was something else here. I thought it was amazing, didn't y'all? And but we're going to go show them a couple of little quick things. I'm going to show them Johnny Cash's house, Roy Orbison, where Marty Stewart used to live, where Conway Twitty's house is. He doesn't know who Conway is, but that's all right. We're going to let him slide. He's not a big country guy.
I will learn.
And so we're going to go on an adventure and see a couple of things around here. Y'all stay tuned. So I'm taking them, friends, to see Conway Twitty's house here at Trinity Music City. So Chris, this is Conway's house in here. His mansion. So this is Conway's mansion right here. This is where he lived. He died young. He died at 59. And they've got some of the water's not working right now. Hey, bud.
And where is now? Here?
I'm sorry?
What is now?
It's just a, they use it at Christmas. They'll open it and have choirs sing and different stuff like that. But this is where Conway lived. Of course, the front doors weren't like that at the time, you know. It's more of a commercial building now, but you can look inside of it and see. Looks like they're actually
Photos is strictly prohibited.
taking it apart. See, it talks about right here. There's Conway. He died in 1993. But that's the way he would get in. He's got the gates there, and you could pull in and pull around, and there's gates down there that you saw. So his family lived in here with him as well. So there's houses back here that his kids lived in. They all kind of lived here. And he would invite, when he was here, he'd invite people in and they could just hang out in here.
He was bigger than Johnny Cash?
I would say similar. Similar, yeah. Yeah, in country music, yeah, absolutely. Yep, but he died very young. He had a lot of hits. Roy passed away. That's Roy Orbison's house right there, friends. And Roy passed away. And he actually is in an unmarked grave in California, unfortunately. His wife never paid for a gravestone. And they still own Roy Orbison's, there's a Roy Orbison building downtown that they own. But to my knowledge, the house is still unmarked grave, actually.
He was very known in Poland as well.
Yeah,
Roy
and he did
Orbison.
Pretty Woman.
Yeah, everyone knew.
Pretty woman.
That's right. Even in Poland, they know about Roy Orbison, friends. Who knew?
And Elvis as well.
And Elvis especially, right? Everybody knows Elvis. So this house was Marty Stewart's house. He sold it recently. And I say house, that's a mansion. And it's on the lake. Y'all saw the lake. Now, when Johnny bought this property, the lake had just been flooded. That's a man-made lake. Did y'all ever see the movie Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? Where they flooded? Okay. That's loosely based off of that lake right there. But that's where Marty Stewart lived right there. This is all Johnny's, and that belonged to Johnny before Marty got it. This is Johnny's mom and dad's house, and my friend Brian Oxley actually owns this house. That's his mom and dad's house that he built for them. Looks like Brian may even be there. And he had the house restored to the way it looked back in the day. So y'all know who Johnny Cash is, right? Okay. So this was Johnny's house right here. You can see what's left of it. You'll see where it's burned right there. We'll see if we can get where you can look up in there. But the house caught on fire. So we'll get out. So if you jump up here, now the trees are high, so.
What happened there?
Well, what happened is, you know the Bee Gees?
Yes.
Okay. Barry Gibb from the Bee Gees bought the house. Okay. And he bought it, it was Johnny's house, and he bought it. And Barry was having the house, they were kind of restoring it. They were spraying some stuff. Part of the house is made like a log cabin, like this house down here. And they were spraying stuff on the logs, and it caught on fire and burned the house down.
Whoa.
Yeah, it was terrible. Because this was this was an iconic house for Hendersonville, of course, you know. And in the movie Walk the Line, you'll see a representation of this house in the movie.
Okay.
But you can see the lake right there.
Yeah.
And my friend told me that Jane Seymour, Dr. Quinn, Medicine Woman, y'all ever seen that show?
No.
Okay, well she had twins. And he told me he was down there in the little cove there fishing one day, and Dr. Quinn, Jane Seymour, came out holding her twins and talked to him while he was fishing in the cove. She was very nice. But she was friends with Johnny and June, and they stayed here. And
They don't remember
Dr. Quinn, but you know who Dr.
Yeah, I
Quinn,
know
Medicine
Dr.
Woman
Quinn,
is.
yeah.
But that happened right down there in that
It was
cove.
on television in the past.
Yeah, yeah. She was all on television and that kind of stuff. That's right.
Yeah, she was very pretty.
Oh yeah, yeah. Still alive. Yeah. But this is Johnny Cash's place, and we'll ride up. His land goes from all the way back down there, all the way up there. It's pretty far both ways, and you can see the guard shack right there. That was where the guards
Bigger
were.
than Elvis mentioned.
It's smaller than Graceland, but still a really cool place, and it's on the water. It's on the lake, which is really cool. Yeah. Now Graceland's 13 acres. I don't know how many acres this is. It may be close to 13 acres. It's pretty large, you know. And the water's really deep. When you go off right on the edge, it's about 90 feet deep there. The barges come right by his house. Yeah.
Those waves, I see.
Yep.
On the lake.
Yep. And that's a different town on the other side of the water right there. That's Mount Juliet. Yeah. So Luther Perkins lived here. And Luther is the one that did the down. That was Luther. He actually died in Hendersonville, in this town. Fell asleep smoking on his couch and caught on fire, burned the house, killed him. Okay. Yeah, that's how Luther died. Unfortunately. That's a true story, friends.
I zasnął i
Spalił się. I spalił się.
najpierw zapalił, później zasnął, później umarł, a później zapalił się.
Nie.
His land goes all the way down to here. Now his son, you'll actually see some animals in here. I'll turn around so you can see. This is Johnny's place over on this side. His son still owns it. But if you look out there, you see it looks like some llamas.
Oh yeah.
They have albino deer in there. All kinds of stuff. You see him over there grazing. But his son still lives in there. John Carter has the cash cabin in there, and his house and all that stuff is in this fenced area, but you can't see it from anywhere. Johnny Cash's son, which is John Carter Cash. That's John Carter and June Carter's son together. That's the only child that they had together. Yeah, right in there.
Called Piotr Bierowiec is the most known Polish voice, you know, because he gave the voice for movie and television for different things, and he's a great fan of Johnny Cash.
Really?
So I will ask him some message from here.
He'll really love this,
Yes,
won't
he
he?
will really love this message because he sings the Johnny Cash songs in Polish. He translated it.
Really?
And he sings this.
Can he sound like Johnny?
Yes, he has very deep voice.
That
Very
Johnny
deep
Cash
voice.
voice.
Yes, yes.
Hello, ladies and
Because
gentlemen.
nobody can
I'm
be Johnny Cash. So, like nobody can be Elvis.
That's right. Johnny's grandson, Thomas, sounds a lot like him. There it is, my friend.
Jeden z największych twórców.
Ale to jest z żoną, czy co to jest?
Z żoną.
So they did not try to steal it, yeah? Like
No, not
Elvis
this one.
Presley.
Kuba skręcił mnie do dobra, bo chcę pozdrowienia dla Piotrka Borowca. Muszę przesłać. Jest to takie, będę szedł sobie stamtąd. Jak będę wchodzi gadać, to tutaj zbliżysz się na grup Johnny Cash, okej? Okej? Już?
Tak.
Jestem w mieście Hendersonville. Hendersonville to miasto Johnny Cash. Johnny Cash miał swój dom, żył tutaj przez wiele lat, czyli razem sobie rodzina. Dziś jestem na grobie Johnny Casha. I tu przesyłam specjalne pozdrowienie, dedykację dla Piotra Borowca. Powiedziałem, Piotruś, że jesteś jego wielkim fanem i śpiewasz jego muzykę, tłumaczysz jego teksty. To właśnie jest jego grupa.
Czemu na to Borowca?
Bo on jest fanem, śpiewa wszystkie piosenki Johnny Casha po polsku, przetłumaczył większość piosenek Johnny Casha, wydał nawet płytę z piosenkami Johnny Casha.
Po polsku?
Yeah, so he even recorded the CD of Johnny Cash songs in Polish.
Really? That's
Yeah,
pretty
so
cool.
and it's a very known person in Poland because his
journalist.
voice is everywhere.
What's
in
his
every
name?
movie. Piotr Borowiec. Yes, he gives this voice like a lector. Can I say
Bajka historii.
voice off, like a voice off.
Voice-over guy.
Voice-over guy. Yeah. Very known voice, and very deep, and the best foreign singer is Johnny Cash.
There's Merle Kilgore over there, famous songwriter.
Kilgore.
Yeah, Merle Kilgore.
What was the song?
Johnny Reb, Ring of Fire, a bunch of different stuff. Ring of Fire is probably one of his.
Ring of Fire.
Yeah,
To jest to?
The Ring of Fire.
that's it. And that was Johnny and Merle wrote that together. Or actually, was it Merle and it could have been Merle and June Carter. I think June Carter had something to do with Ring of Fire.
Can you explain me something? If we have this kind of
Yeah.
table,
Płyta.
the casket is inside.
No,
He
the
was
casket would be here.
here.
Yeah, that's just a marker. The casket's under it, and they put the giant marker over it.
Okay.
Now that probably cost $7,000 or $8,000 for that. This is probably $1,500, $1,200.
12? How
Yeah,
okay.
something like that. These are very expensive. These are made in Pittsburgh.
Because normally in Poland we have all place for this casket and always for.
So it's one solid
for
piece
grave,
like this, you're saying?
Yes.
It's higher, it's
almost
built like
Oh, it's built up.
It's built up.
Yeah, yeah. They bury them 6 feet.
Yeah, and
You know, dig the hole 6
also,
feet.
yeah, they also dig a hole in Poland, and then
Yeah, but they build a big stone.
Yeah, around it.
yeah,
Yeah.
They do that here, but if you do that, you're above the ground. You're not down in the.
Ah.
we saw that
Yeah.
in New Orleans.
In New Orleans there was-
because
In
they
New Orleans, right?
have to
Because
do
of the
it, yeah.
flooding, right? Because of the water table. That's right.
There's a lot of Carters here.
Yeah. Well, June Carter's mama, Mother Maybelle, is right here. That's her mama right here. They call her the first lady of country music.
Wow.
Znasz tego Cartera?
That's Mother Maybelle.
First Lady of Country Music. Czyli...
A to jest matka jego.
No ale i tak znamy, nie?
So I was right. Merle Kilgore and June Carter wrote Ring of Fire, not Johnny. So it was Merle, although Johnny sang it,
Dobra.
and June Carter that wrote Ring of Fire.
Hello.
The Beatles are there, all.
Yes. Well, we are Elvis fan as well.
Yeah.
We are going from Elvis Weekly.
Yeah, we are. We are Germany.
Yes, I saw you guys. Yeah. I saw you guys now. Wow. I'm from maybe.
And where y'all from? Germany?
Yes.
Very cool.
And Mr. Billy, he do the all places unknown of Elvis Presley, and you have to see his YouTube because there's every places never known or very few known of Elvis Presley's places in Memphis. So it's Spa Guy YouTube channel.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's great because I was in several places, never seen in the even in the tour. The people knows only St. Studio and mentioned in Graceland, And there are several other places.
Yeah, that's right.
Can you speak German a little bit?
Ich habe vergessen.
Oh, gutes Deutsch.
Ein bisschen. Ich habe vor 5 Jahren nicht kein Deutsch gesprochen.
Ja,
Und ich habe vergessen alle Wörter. Also.
aber gut, jetzt guter Slang.
Danke.
Sehr gut. 2003, Mike.
Ja, ich hab's gelesen. See you, bye bye.
Bye bye, have a nice day.
Let's see. Would you ladies like to see Taylor Swift's house?
Yes, of course. Sure.
Okay.
Sure, let's go.
Okay, so y'all know who Taylor Swift is then?
Yeah.
From Poland.
Yes.
She popular over there?
Yes, very popular. I think everywhere.
Yeah, I think everywhere too. What's your favorite Taylor Swift song?
I like her from the previous years. Yes. Like when she was just starting her.
So the early stuff where she was writing the songs about the boys she was mad at?
Exactly.
And all those boys lived here in this town, you realize that, right? That's true, she wrote them about those boys.
Probably one of the most yourself.
My kids know some of those boys, that's true.
So yeah, the first songs he wrote.
The early stuff, yeah.
The early stuff.
Okay.
She
Well-
wrote the songs?
Yeah, she's a songwriter, very good songwriter. Tim McGraw was one of the very first that came out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Tylko ich chciała
to jest ona. Nie.
You've got them used to having cameras on them. My daughter, if I pull a camera out, she starts running.
No, we are just used to it. Like, you know, the day we were born, like there was a camera on my head.
Exactly. Mine were too, but mine learned to run.
We are the camera fathers.
Yes, sir. That's true.
But she has to be talented girl.
Oh yeah, she's ultra talented. You got to give her that. She's great. I think she's a better songwriter than she is a singer, but I
Yes,
think she's finally come along as a singer and gotten really good there as well.
Yeah.
I think she's kind of pulled the whole package together.
She's much better with her singing than she was like 7 years ago.
Yeah,
She's
well,
even
when
better.
you probably saw when she was at the Country Music Awards singing Tim McGraw to Tim McGraw, she wasn't great.
Yeah.
It was okay,
Yeah.
but now I think she's outstanding
Much better.
as a singer, yeah. Outstanding as a songwriter, no doubt. Very good.
I can feel this Taylor spirit.
Really?
Yes.
So Taylor lived right there. That one right there. Yeah. She lived.
Who is there now?
I don't know. It's whoever bought the house. I don't have any clue who that is.
Masz mam telefon? Nawet twoje?
But that's where Taylor lived originally when she got
Can
here.
you just go out and make a photo?
Man, it's a private drive. They may get us. We don't want to be got, do we? By the Taylor Swift house people.
It's huge.
Yeah, it's a large home.
So she was like around 16, 17, 18 when she lived.
Yes, when she wrote those songs that you like, she lived right there in that house. She had a lot of hits, didn't she?
But these earliest were not that popular. Like only true fans knew them. Like you couldn't hear them on the radio. Those early stuff. But they're better.
Yeah.
I used to be. Okay. Now I don't like this kind of pop style, but
Seatbelt
I
down.
like to get country to it.
I think it was more pop than country too,
I
but
like
the later stuff definitely pop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I liked it more country.